Hi, this is Bill with FactLook. In this demo, I'm going to show you how to create a simple map. In this case, it's a map of New Jersey showing some population for each county in the state. This is the type of look that we'll end up with. I'm going to show you how we got there. To do so, let's first start with our data. That's a simple spreadsheet, just 3 columns. One of those columns shows each county in New Jersey, and then the last column shows some values for each of those counties. This is population data pulled from the U.S. Census Bureau's website. So my goal is to take the information in this third column, bring it into the FactLook wizard, and then generate a data visualization based on those values. All right, so let's go back to the wizard, and from my dashboard that I've signed in, I'm going to create a new map, and we'll call this map New Jersey Demo. And click Next. Now my country is pre-selected for me. I do have to select a geography. Now I have many options: state, county, census tract, zip codes, etc. In this case, my data has to do with counties in New Jersey, so I'll select the county option, and then I'll click Next. And then from the list of states that appears, I'm going to select New Jersey and click Next. I'll bring this up a little bit. And then finally, from the list of counties for New Jersey, I'm going to select all. Now I could select 1 or 2 or a dozen. In this case, I have data for every county. It just depends on your data how many you select. Okay, now I've got a new column in my spreadsheet here on FactLook. It's called Value, and this is where I'll paste in the information from my spreadsheet. Now to do that, I go back to my spreadsheet. I go to that column where my values are. I'm going to select the first column, hold my Shift key down, and select the last column. I'm on a Mac, though I think this is the same process on a PC. I'm going to use my keyboard command to copy that data. Now I'm going to go back to the FactLook wizard. I'm going to drop my cursor in that first cell, and I'm going to use my keyboard command to paste. Okay, and there's all my data pasted into the FactLook wizard. Now it looks good to me. All my rows line up, so I'm going to click Finish. And here's my map. Now a couple things to note. FactLook automatically takes my data and puts it into 4 breaks. That's a default setting, but you can change that. It also uses this blue color scheme. Again, it's a default and it can be changed. Over here, just to show you, there's a pane that says Map Structure. Here's my map, and on the far right is my legend. Now I can change all of these elements that have to do with the look of this data visualization, so we'll do that now. From my map structure pane, I have the first option I see is my data set. Just to show you, this is where the information I pasted into the FactLook wizard. I could go back and manually change some of these numbers, these values if I needed to. And then finally, here's this layer, and this is the one I named New Jersey Demo. It's under layer that I can affect the look and feel of my visualization. So a couple things to note here. Under the metrics tab, there's a option called number of breaks. These are my breaks down below. That's the 4 groups that the FactLook wizard automatically divided my data into. Let's make that 6 just for kicks. Okay, and FactLook automatically does the math for me and makes those breaks based on an equal size data range. Another option is equal size groups. Above that break by option is show metric legend. I'm going to change that to population. And then finally the color scheme. Instead of blue, I could choose green or red. I think I'll pick some colors of my own choice through the color picker here. You've got 3 options. There's some preloaded colors, there's an actual color picker tool here, and then I could use hexadecimal values. Say I wanted to use certain colors that match my brand, for example, or my logo. I could use those. In this case, I'm just going to pick some at random. I'll pick a red and a orange, maybe a warm yellow and a green, and there's a blue, and then finally let's do how about a purple or pinkish. Okay, I could change the opacity for each of these breaks. I could change the border width. Let's do that. Let's make them all 3 for fun. Next option is border color. I'm going to do those 2. I'll change those to white. And I could change the opacity on those, and I could even hide those borders if I wanted to, depending on the look I want. The whole point is to help your data, use these tools to help tell your data story. And okay, so that's all the changes I want to make right now. Let's take a look at my map. All right, so as you can see, I've got my my 6 breaks. Those colors are now represented here on this visualization, and you can easily see which counties in New Jersey have the greatest number of people living in them. One last thing I'll do is go back to these legend text. Now these are the numbers that are displayed here in my legend. I can change those as well. And in fact, I think I'll add some commas because I believe it makes the numbers easier to read. But I'm not limited to numbers in this section. I could add text if I wanted to. We'll make this the largest group just for fun. And if I wanted to, I could even go to this text template up here and add a $sign for it. Let's say I'm doing sales by stores in this case. This information automatically appears. And that's the gist of it. We have a data visualization showing some population information for each county in New Jersey. We've changed our legend. We added a $sign to all of our breaks. We increased the breaks from 4 to 6, put some color on there, and even changed the border width and color. That's just kind of the start of things you can do with FactLook, but I hope that will help you get started. And if you have questions, please reach out to us at support@factlook.com or visit us online at blog.factlook.com. Thanks.